What's going on? You're watching ProgressivePulse.com. I'm Steve Rodriguez here at Jumeirah Essex House in the presidential suite. Very nice. With Nick Adams. Nick, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thanks.
Cool, cool. Congratulations on Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Thank you.
How's it been going for you?
It's incredible. It's a dream. It's probably the most fun I've ever had on stage and off, so I'm just really enjoying it every day.
Cool. Well, talking about your Broadway career, you've gone from a chorus line to La Caja Folles to now this. What's been the journey for you?
You know, it's been fantastic. I moved here. It'll be 6 years next month, and I got a show my second week here, and been fortunate enough to go from one to the next to the next. So. It's been great.
Now, did you know about the production prior to the London version, or was this something that you kind of, did you seek it out?
No, I had actually never seen the film, and I knew that they were bringing the show to Broadway. So when I heard that it was coming, I went and bought the movie and got my hands on the script. And as soon as I watched it, I just had a feeling, I just had a sense that this was going to be the part that was going to be mine.
So Felicia, the part you're talking about, actually, I was at opening night. Guy Pearce was there.
Yeah.
Guy Pearce plays the original Felicia in the film. Did you talk to him? What did he have to say?
He loved the show, and it was his first time seeing it. He didn't see it in Australia or London, so it was his first time to actually take it in. And he was really moved. He was very emotional. He said he did the movie when he was about my age, and it was sort of the beginning of his career as well. And
You guys dance, sing, lip sync.
Yeah.
The costumes, we'll talk about the costumes.
Yeah.
The sets, did you know what a big undertaking this was going to be? I mean, when you look at it, it's a huge production.
When I knew that I was going to do the show, I tried to go online and find any type of footage that I could find to get a sense of the world of Priscilla and what it was going to be like. But I don't think I could really grasp the magnitude of what the show is from YouTube videos from London or from the Australian production.
People coming from the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean it's overwhelming, the scale of it, and it's so over the top and such a beautiful spectacle to take in. I mean, there's over 500 costumes, and there's flying, and the giant, this $2 million bus set piece that has a life of its own. It moves around and lights up and opens up, and I have 21 costume changes in the show. The character Adam is when he's out of drag, and Felicia when he takes on his performance persona. It's complex because I get to sort of play two characters in one. I just love that he gets to be funny. I get to be funny in a show, which is a first, and it's constant sarcastic sort of bitchy vocabulary, but then underneath I love to color him with the vulnerability that you kind of see, the justification for his actions and why he seems self-destructive and why he is constantly picking on the other two. And my first entrance, I get lowered into the stage, and I get to fly out over the crowd in a giant shoe. And
singing what?
Yeah,
Material Girl.
Material Girl is my first song, and I get to
Awesome.
end the show with Like a Prayer on stage by myself, which is so
Are you a
much
Madonna
fun.
fan?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so even more so now doing the show and having to kind of immerse myself before we started in all things Madonna, just to get a sense of her career and listen to all of her music that I hadn't listened to, just as being a normal Madonna fan. But my character is supposed to be obsessed.
Now we got to get her here to see the show, right?
Absolutely, she better come. It's the
She
first time
should
her
come.
music's been on Broadway, so
Perfect,
she better
perfect.
come see it.
All right, you hear that? You got
Yeah,
to
you
Madonna.
gotta
Check out the show. What do you hope people take away from the show? Because as much fun as it is, you're right. It's touching. It's. What do you hope audiences take away from it?
I mean, I think essentially the message of the show is tolerance, love, and acceptance, and family, and it is really campy, and there's a great sort of celebratory energy about the show, and I think it celebrates individuality. And the anthems of the show really are "We Belong" and "I Will Survive." I think that couldn't be more timely and perfect right now, and I think the show it celebrates that. And the audience every night, I just hope that they, walk away feeling good about themselves and entertained, and maybe question any stereotypes they might have come in with, because I think the show is hilarious, but it also doesn't really make fun of gay culture or drag queens or anything like that. It sort of, you see the humanity underneath everything.
You look amazing, your body.
Thanks.
What do you do to stay in shape?
I mean, I've been at the gym for years, but I think this show for sure has been like the hardest thing that I've ever done, and it's like 2.5 hours of nonstop movement.
It's a workout.
So,
yeah.
and I am exhausted by the end of the night, and I rarely leave the stage, and when I do, I'm doing a costume change, which is just as physical as the choreography on stage. I'm also not wearing a lot of clothing at certain points in the show, so I have to
Incentive to.
yeah, I mean, who wouldn't go work out and try? Because
Right,
if you're
right.
going to be
I hear you.
half naked, you want to feel comfortable and feel like you're giving people what they're paying for. So
Bette Midler's one of the producers. Did she have a hands-on role or not so much? Or?
yeah, she came to see the show a lot while we were in Toronto, and she would give our director Simon Phillips notes, just things at her point of view. I mean, who knows camp better than Bette Midler, right? So
Exactly.
yeah, I think she was a great partnership for the show.
Perfect. Well, Nick, congratulations on the show. I wish you
Thank you.
continued success.
Thanks.
It's so much fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.